Hi, my name is Ann Bassoni. I'm a therapist with the Work Plus Life Connections program, part of the Work Life Office. And today we're going to talk about how to approach an employee that you have some concern about and would like to offer them support or services and aren't quite sure how to do that without offending them or making them angry, and give you some tips on how to do that. We receive a lot of calls at the Work Life Office about how to talk to an employee when you're concerned about changes in their behavior or their mood, and you don't know what to say or how to say it, but you know that there's probably something going on and you want to get them help. What we advise is first and foremost is to observe your employee's behavior, know what to look for. If you see a pattern of behavior that is concerning to you, you want to start documenting that. It's usually not a single event unless it's a major event that really causes concern for you. But you want to note what changes you see in the employee's behavior that deviate from the norm. If you have an employee that is always present, they show up on time, they're thorough, they teach their classes regularly, they keep their office hours, things like that, and then suddenly they're not in their office during office hours, or you notice that they're really tearful a lot, or they start being absent a lot. Those are the times then that you want to start kind of keeping track. Is this a pattern? Was it a one-time thing? And make some notes. Get yourself organized. And then you want to sit down and not only organize your notes, but also your thoughts, with the goal of providing some objective feedback to your employee or faculty member. And you want to talk to them about what you see with your eyes, what you hear with your ears. Your job is not to diagnose or interpret what the problem might be or what you think is going on. You just want to focus on the specific changes that you have seen or heard in that employee. The next thing you want to do then is to meet with the employee and to provide the feedback based on the observations that you have noted that you've seen change. You want them to see the changes that you are seeing, so you want to explain those, give specific examples. You also might say something like, I'm concerned about you because I care that you seem to be having some difficulties. I'm also concerned as a manager or a chair because there's work that needs to be done. And here are some of the things I've noticed over the past couple of weeks. And then you would list those observable behaviors, the things you saw, the things you heard, and talk to them about it. You might say, I noticed that you've been late from lunch for the past 3 days, or you haven't been keeping your office hours for 2 weeks. You might say, I've heard you having lengthy personal phone calls in your office. Or students are complaining that you're canceling classes often. So those are specific concerns that you can tell the person that you're concerned about and that are measurable. The next thing you might want to do is to offer the person a referral for some help, so that you can say, I can refer you for help if these are personal concerns, so that you can stay focused at work. Or any related issues. These behaviors are not like your usual behavior. So I'm concerned there may be personal issues affecting your ability to stay focused on your work. I'd like you to know about, and in this case, you might say about our counseling service, our free counseling service. I know that Work Life offers 5 free confidential visits, and then you can give them the information so that they could make a call or go to the website and see what's involved. So you are offering them the service. You're not telling them they have to go. That's more of a disciplinary measure. And at this point, if there's no disciplinary, you just want to say, I'm concerned about you, and here's a possible place where you can receive some help. Make sure you explain to them that if they go to counseling, it's confidential unless they sign a release. So in other words, if we get one of your employees and they say, my boss, my supervisor, my chair said I should come over here and talk, just because that happens doesn't mean we're going to tell you what we talked to that person about unless they sign a release of information. Our services are completely voluntary, so you cannot force somebody to come see us. You might also explain that at the Work Plus Life Connection program that we can help with personal concerns or professional concerns, and that we want to work with our clients to make sure that they are feeling better and their work can get done, or that the situation that might be occurring in their personal life has some resolution. Let's see. The next thing you might do with an employee after making that referral is then you want to follow up with the employee at a later date, because you have implied to them your work is being impacted in a negative manner. And if you're talking to them and you said, you know, I'm concerned about about some of these behaviors because it is impacting your work, and you neglect to go back and talk to them about their work performance, they're gonna be a little suspicious. So it's a good idea to follow up and say, you know, hey, I've noticed that it seems like you've been keeping all of your classes. I haven't heard anything from the students. I've noticed your office hours are, you're present for those, and you know, kind of offer that encouragement. If when you offer the help to an employee, or you offer the resources and they decline them, which can happen because it's a hard thing sometimes for people to accept help. You can say, well, you know, why don't you take that information and keep it just in case you need it, or you can say, if you change your mind, you know, let me know, but we do have to focus on these work issues. And that's where you then would have to sit down and come up with a plan for development. If you have any concerns or any questions about how to approach, there will be a written document that you can also access that this is outlined in. But if you have any questions, feel free to call us at the Work Plus Life Connections office. You can either go to our website and find our numbers, or you can call the Work Life office directly, and that number is 257-8723, and ask to be connected, or ask to talk to one of the therapists. There are 4 of us, and we are happy to talk you through any situation or any concern that you might have about an employee. We obviously can't diagnose them just on your description, but we can help you figure out how to talk to them about that concern. Obviously, if you hear them say that they want to hurt themselves or kill themselves, you can call the police. You can suggest that they go to Good Sam for an evaluation. Is it Good Sam? Yeah, Good Sam for an evaluation. And you can take them there if that's an option. If they refuse to go, though, and you need some guidance on that, give us a call so we can talk through what some steps might be to keep that person safe. We are here to help you, to support you, just like any other employee. And when you are a chair or a supervisor and you have some employees that you're concerned about, we are happy to help you walk through the best way to approach them for that. So I appreciate you taking the time to listen to this. And if you have any questions, again, my name is Ann Bassoni, and I am part of the Work Life office in the Work Plus Life Connections program. Thank you very much.